Hello. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm excited to be here on this episode to discuss Harry and Meghan. On today's edition, we are going to discuss three important things. 1. To Harry and Meghan, what was the purpose of the docu-series, of this particular docu-series? 2. Did they really wanted to stay in the institution? And the third point, which is the last, is are they really blameless? Are Harry and Meghan blameless in all these controversies happening? Let's jump right in to the first topic, the purpose of this series. Personally, I really think that they did this series to clean their image, control the narrative, or let me say, take charge of their own story, which is applaudable. I like it. And then again, I think they overestimated their relevance to the Commonwealth. Why am I saying that? In the end of episode 5, they made mention of Grenada, Barbados, and I think Jamaica overthrowing or dethroning the head of the Queen as the head of state. How is that relevant to Harry and Meghan's situation? Harry and Meghan really and badly wanted to stay. Why am I saying that? At the beginning of episode 4, Meghan was narrating a parable. Let me put it that way, a parable that was told to her by their former private secretary. She said, and I quote, "It's like this fish. It's like swimming perfectly. And one day, this little organism comes in, this foreign organism, and the entire thing goes, what is that? What is doing here? What is it doing here? It doesn't look like us. It doesn't move like us. We don't like it. Get it off of us." They will soon see that it's stronger, faster, even better with this organism as part of it. It will be hard at the beginning for them to adjust to this new thing, but then it will be amazing. Paying close attention to this parable, I think the new organism is Meghan, and that fish represents the institution, the royal family. So Meghan comes in, they don't like Meghan, they want the new organism out. But this new organism is better, faster, and even going to make the fish better. That is the meaning I derived from the parable. At the end of her narration, Meghan said she really hoped it happened. From the videos, from the episodes, you could see or you could hear from her voice that she really wanted to be part of the institution, but she couldn't afford to. Her mental health and life had to be chosen first. Are H&M really blameless? Are they faultless? Can they be blamed? Personally, I think that partly they can be blamed. Why? Because in my local dialect, there is a saying that "Utu okrafono na utu momonefo." It means that in any situation at all, the victim and the oppressor, they are all at fault. Yes, I know you don't agree with me, but it's true. An action triggers a reaction. You cannot say for a fact that behind the scenes, H&M were the perfect couple. I think something happened behind the scenes, which you and I were not there. You and I do not know. So something triggered the royal family reaction to them. It is not good that you discriminate against a person. Everything they were doing to them, obviously, it wasn't right. But let's look at something. Meghan was describing the beautiful relationship or the beautiful interaction between herself and Prince Charles on her wedding day. The conversation was beautiful, it was nice. And then also, she went out with the Queen on an official duty, and everybody could attest that she made the Queen laugh. They were having a chit chat. It was beautiful. So how can this beautiful story people sharing intimate moments with you like this turn sour overnight or gradually. Nah, something happened behind the scenes. And since those still in the institution, William, Philip, and the rest, since they cannot come out to share their side of the story like these people have, we are just going to assume that these people were the perfect angels. In the end of episode 5, when the blueprint meeting ended and Harry left for Canada, he was expecting that the security team employed by the royal family would still stay with them and protect them from the aggressive paparazzi. No, it doesn't work that way. You are here. The security team is there for you. You leave today, they leave the next day. Simple as that. So I believe that they should have planned ahead and they should have seen what was coming, because you cannot expect somebody you think is oppressing you to keep protecting you after you have left. No, it doesn't work that way. So after their wedding, having Archie, they still wanted to stay, but they realized they couldn't. So they opted for another option, that is half in, half out. During the blueprint meeting, where they were going to find a way to salvage the situation, Harry went with his offer, and I quote, "I went in with the same proposal that we'd already, made publicly. But once I got there, I was given 5 options. 1 being all in, no change. 5 being all out. I chose option 3 in the meeting, half in, half out. Have our own jobs, but also work in support of the Queen. It became very clear very quickly that goal was not up for discussion or debate." So you want half in, half out. From your perspective, from the perspective of H&M, that is not bad. But let's put ourselves in the shoes of the institution for once. We pity Harry, we pity Meghan, that is fine. But what about the institution? We all know that some things can change. Even if they can change, not that much, or not in a very short time. It's either you are part of it or you are out of it. You can't have one foot here and the other foot there. So for that aspect, I support the institution. If you are half in, you are going to be scrutinized. You are going to be torn apart by the press. So why stand here and there? On that note, I would like to sign off for today. I cannot stay here all day. It doesn't work that way, as I've said. I'm glad that you're giving me feedbacks, but I would love to have them in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video if you really enjoyed it, and also subscribe. That button over there, bosom, subscribe to this channel, and we are going to give more.